to Jim Will Shave. Head shave today. As you can see, I'm still in Andorran in the this hotel here on my tour. I'll go home tomorrow. It's a long trip. Got to drive right the way through France, through the night, eventually getting to Calais, crossing on this ferry, back over to Dover, England. So, head shave. Got to make it last. So, as you're aware, if you did watch the last video, I purchased some local stuff here in Andorran. One was Toja shaving cream, and the other was Toja shaving stick. That's what I'm going to use for the dome shave tonight. Why am I using the shaving stick? Well, it came up in the comments on my latest video, the stick. Plus, I did find that cream to be immensely slick. And when you're shaving the dome, slickness is paramount. Brush, Simpson's T3. I'll just pop him in the water. The razor, the old faithful head shaver. The leaf. I alternate between this and the twig for head shaves. And in there, usual suspect, the Euromax half blades. I find very sharp, very smooth, and they last a long time. I'm going to finish off with Toja. Toja, ha ha ha. Remember, in Spanish or Catalonian, whatever the language is here, the J is a H, ha. So, just take the brush out of the water now. It's not a good idea to keep your brush in hot water for too long. In fact, it's not a good idea to have your brush anywhere near hot water because you can melt the glue. So, just going to wet the dome. Yeah, so this has got to last me till Sunday, whatever time. Now, if you did watch my last video, you probably saw I was having some trouble with a feather blade. And upon reflection, I think it might have been older than I thought it was. I don't know if you can see the little specks there. I did have some creepers. What are creepers? Well, they're little spots of blood that appear about 5-10 minutes after the shave. You don't know till 5 or 10 minutes later. And I think that's what I've got here. But we live and learn, So there we go. Just going to wet the stick. Straight away you can feel it's the elasticity in the soap. If that makes any sense to you, elasticity. And I can feel the slickness on the stick. So I'm quite confident this is going to do the job without any hassle. Little green base, it's always wanting to fall off. Yeah, I looked through these sticks in the supermarket and quite a few of them were damaged. So if you do find yourself in Spain or Mr. Cunliffe, the Iberian Peninsula, to be more precise, and you do see these on the shelves in the supermarket, supermercado, wherever you are holidaying, have a good look through them. So because quite a few were damaged. Now, if this is going to be a good head shave for me, I'm going to go back to that store, the supermarket, and I'm going to buy a load of these. There again, I might not, because now the world's slowly getting back to normal, I'll be travelling over to these parts more frequently. Now, I know head shaving isn't everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't need to yet, but you never know. Sometime in the future, you might. I've said that before on camera actually, and it's true, you know. I mean, who of us ever says when we're in our early 20s, mid 20s, that I am going to shave my dome completely bald? I'm going to walk around with a boiled egg textured dome. Not many of us, I didn't. In fact, if I still had plenty of hair up here, I wouldn't be shaving the dome. I went for years just, wow, look at this lather, guys. I went for years just using an electric head shaver. But as I started going more silver, more grey, more salt and pepper, thought, this is scruffy, get it off, get it off. And I've not looked back since. The dome is the best shaving bowl in the world for lavering. If you want to test the lava, watch a dome shaver. Because as I say, slickness counts more than anything when it comes to shaving a dome, because especially if you're using straights or regular DEs, because if that blade jumps, you will get a little bit of the red stuff showing, a little bit of pink lava. So that's what's I've got on the brush after the first application. And as you can see, I didn't really use a lot of soap. Very lightly scented, and I think Mark from GM Vlogs and Spice summed it up perfectly. The scent, a powdery barbershop, but a light scent, you know. So from the centre of the dome towards the ears, taking my time, applying absolutely no pressure whatsoever, just using the weight of the razor's head. Here, got indentations in the skull, because when you're using a wide-headed razor like Leaf, you need to pay particular attention to that. Yeah, so tomorrow night, I said, wow, that slickness, it really is, it's good. Tomorrow night I've set off, so tomorrow daytime is spent, well, I'm going to be trying to sleep most of the day. No easy feat in a hotel, let me tell you. Especially when that hotel's full of kids who are off skiing early in the morning. I'm just going the back of the head around to the front. Don't know if you can hear those blades working there. Nape of the neck out. Recently introduced Gerant, Mr. G Shaves. He's started using these Euro Maxes. I saw his first videos using them. I don't know if he's still using them, but I know he did like them, and they're very cheap blades. There's a company in the northeast of England called La Barbiera, and they sell, I think, excuse me, I think, if memory serves, it's about £6 for 100, which ain't bad at all. I say, I like get a good few shaves out of them. And if you do go on labarbiera.com, I'll try to remember to link it below, but I'm terrible at linking. You get, for your first order, you get 10% off. And after that, if you use the code JJ Shaves, further 10% off. And the beauty of it is it's free shipping. If you're in the UK, it's free shipping anyway. I don't know about anywhere else. Yeah, but the company's based in Bishop Auckland, La Barbiera. It's just in a little industrial unit. I have had the good fortune to visit the place in person, picked up some good deals. It was, if you go on Amazon in the UK and you order Photoradio products, Arco products, Cella, the chances are it has come from La Barbiera. Likewise, if you ever find yourself in the northeast of England, pop along to the shop, the warehouse, and what it does is stuff that's been damaged packaging. Obviously the goods, the contents, the product is of sound condition. Just some of the packaging may be crumpled, damaged, nothing serious. What he does is, he sells you it for a bargain. And we all like a bargain. Pressing you guys to this type of shaving because probably it's the cost that's attracted you to this weight. Slick as a banana skin. So for the second application, usually get the head shaves done within 2 passes, but the scalp isn't as sensitive as the face, so it's easy to shave on the residual slickness if you've got a soap that has good residual slickness. And I have to tell you that this does. I was actually in the same supermarket today, superstore, to purchase some whiskey to take home. And I'm not talking about normal sized bottles of whiskey, litres and stuff like that. Oh, no. These are much bigger. Much cheaper. Yeah, so as we're trying to sleep in today, we're actually, me and my colleague, we're actually going to go to a local hostelry here in Andorran. And I'm going to sink a few sherbets. Oops, wrong bowl. Now, if you're going to cut yourself, this is, well, for me, this is when I do it going across here. Got lots of scars on my head, raised scarring, battle scars, not from any war, from being young, drunk and stupid. Excellent, it really is. The glide on these blades. Just listening to that. Touch, feel and sound. Oh well, that's just gliding over. It's as if this blade's on an ice rink. That's so smooth. I'm going to get more of this before I go back. I've got to. I'd be mad not to. And I advise any of you, if you ever go to Spain on holiday, the Iberian Peninsula, Mr. Cunliffe. Mr. Cunliffe, not Cunliffe. Get to the local supermercado. Stock up on La Toja. You won't go far wrong, I can tell you. Yeah, so today's been mainly spent sitting around. Not entirely. I've had to make sure the vehicle's been fueled up. Everything's clean inside. Toilet emptied. Smelling sweet. Ready for the long hike back. So that's how today was spent. Just feeling a little bit of Velcro here. It's always the toughest to get around this area for me. As you probably guessed I'm going against the grain here. Where the blade is now, there's not a lot of air at all, but some does grow out. So I do have to get it as smooth as a snooker ball, or a billiard ball. I can't emphasise enough how slick this is. Wow. Oh, I'm definitely getting some more of this. This is going to be my #1 head shaving soap, without a shadow of a doubt. Even if I don't pick any more up here, I'll go to the expense of getting that off eBay. Because this shave stick, I'd willingly pay a £5 for it. Because the performance is there. This is one of the easiest dome shaves I've ever had. Now if you do find any little bits after your 2 passes, there's no real need to relather. Of course you can if you want to. Why not, if you've got it in your brush? But just merely wetting the razor head, riding the slickness, that'll do the job for you. Now I'm just picking up tiny, minute patches that need some special attention. The only thing with dome shaving, it's you can't see nothing, can you? Unless you have eyes in the back of your head. I know some guys use a mirror setup, which I'd find that a tad confusing. Whoop, just got to go with. Just missing little bits at a time. But this is dome shaving, that's what it's like. It's check on this side. Oh, some here. My tummy's rumbling. All I've had to eat since breakfast is a chocolate donut. I'm down for some fried egg on toast. Fried eggs in hotels often have a hard yolk, and an egg with an hard yolk, to me, it's not an egg. That's not why I want an egg. I don't want an egg with a hard yolk. Quick feel around. It's along here, which is now impossible to get PBS, right to the base of the neck here, I've had. Super slick. You might be thinking, okay Jim, you've already told us that, but that's why I'm here, isn't it? Partly too, because I enjoy doing it, the videos, and partly to hopefully offer sound advice. Not even that, just what I find really. Who am I to advise anybody? But final. Yep, that's got it. That's billiard ball smooth. Super smooth dome. So I'm just going to rinse with the cold water here. Which I've set by in this bowl. And just like the cream, it is taking a long time to rinse off. That was such, honestly, that was such an easy dome shave. And I do go for BBS on a dome every time. I know some people don't, but I do. I can't walk away from a shave with not BBS, I'm afraid. Like if I were to play with my head later, not to play with my head, but you know, if I were to rub my head later, I were to find a little bit of Velcro, I'd have to pop back in, sort it out. And I don't really want to be doing that because I want to be packing my stuff away. Well, what can I say? That was just super impressive. La Toja. Now, when you first sniff this stuff out of the bottle, you think, it's not a massive amount of scent in there, but it's a heck of a lot more than there is in the soap. Once you apply it, boy. It's another thing I'll definitely be picking up on any future travels. Slightest of stings on the back of the neck, nothing serious. I've noticed I've dripped some water down my shorts here, right on the crotch area, so should the camera pick that up? No, I haven't pissed myself. Epic shave, excellent, outstanding. Outstanding. A cheap shave stick too. Extremely cheap in the Iberian Peninsula, Mr. Cunniff. Okay, just a quick recap. Razor for today was the leaf. Oh, sorry, I had two half blades in there. At the first position, the second position, third position was left blank because I don't think that third position does a lot anyway. The soap for today was La Toja shave stick, very cheap, excellent performance, excellent latherer, lathered up easily, slickness was immense, superb. The brush for today was my Simpson's T3. Look at the lather, it's still left in there, eh? That's a bargain. So economical, that soap. As you saw, the splash for today was La Toja. Again, I get a bit of pear drops off this. Slightly spicy, woodsy, and barbershop. So there we have it. That's my last shave in Andorra. So next time, I'll see you all back in the UK. Okay guys, you all stay safe. Thanks for all the views, recent subscriptions, likes. Greatly appreciated. I'll see you further down the line guys. Take care now.